Mason Kern, the sports watchdog, back for yet another appearance. Folks, it's going to be a lot of fun, and it's coming up next. I'm now joined by the sports watchdog, the youngest member of the KUSI sports team. He's already learned or forgotten more sports than I'll ever know. Mason, we're going to start with the Gulls because you made this prediction just a week ago. Take a listen. Are the Gulls going to win their playoff series with Ontario?
I think they'll win the series. I think the Reign might pull it out tonight. The Gulls are on a 3-game winning streak, so they're coming in hot. But I think the Reign, they won the season series this year, and I think they'll get jumped tonight.
So, young man, you were spot on. The Gulls lost game 1.
They did.
Then immediately won game 2. Would you like to add anything to your prediction, or do you want to stand by it?
I think they'll pull it out tonight. Again, I think that continuous play of Matt Hackett in goal, he's getting blistered with shots. He's playing really well, but when you get blistered with shots so much, it's really hard to defend. But I think they'll be able to pull it out tonight.
All right. So we get right to the main event, which is the NFL draft. When you have 100,000 people in Philadelphia watching the NFL draft, whoever thought it was possible. Tell us about your thoughts about the second-round pick. The Bolts hire a Lamp.
Yeah, they got Forrest Lamp. He's a top-ranked offensive lineman in the draft this year. His X factor on the down, he does have short arms, which could see him get pushed along the edge a little bit, but he's a great player. He's already proven himself. He's an anchor. He really anchors well against power rushers, so he's really going to bolster the offensive line for the Chargers, and he's going to help them in their rushing game. Good
value or a potential bust?
I think it's very good value. I did expect them to go more defense, but he is going to be great value, especially for the rush game. Like I said, they ranked 26th in that last year.
I told you I was going to ask you what the biggest surprise was in the first round. Personally, I thought it was the Bears trading 3 picks to move up 1 spot for a player that would have been there had they not even traded.
Yeah.
But you, continuing with your thought, you think the biggest surprise in the first round is?
Yeah, I think it's the Chargers again. They didn't go with defense. Instead, they went with Mike Williams, wide receiver. I mean, he is very big, and he'll be a great target for Phillip Rivers, and he'll bolster the offense really well. But a lot of people did expect defense to be picked, maybe a Malik Hooker or Jonathan Allen. But I think Mike Williams is a good pick. I just think that Mitchell Trubisky at number 2, like you said, it's risky for the Bears, but I think it was a smart move in the end.
Mason, we're going to shift gears on you, take you in a whole different world.
No problem.
Destiny Littleton, prep basketball star, five-star athlete here in San Diego, plays for Bishops. She recently decommitted from USC. They had the coaching change, and that allows you to free up. She is going to go play college basketball at the University of Texas. Good or bad move for Destiny?
I think it's a great move for Destiny and the program. She's really going to bring an offensive prowess that the team definitely lacked. That's kind of why they lost in the Sweet 16 last year to Stanford. Their three-point shooting is really lacking, and she's going to bring that ability back. They ranked dead last in the Big 12 last year, so she's a player who's definitely going to bring more fanfare along with the other All-Americans on the team.
Mason, shifting gears again, literally, NASCAR. Dale Jr. has said this season is his last at age 52.
Yeah.
That's on the heels of guys like Jeff Gordon, Tony Stewart, Carl Edwards, drivers who are still in their prime, calling it quits. But number 88 is a bigger deal. Tell us about what it means to NASCAR's future to lose Dale Earnhardt Jr. earlier than expected.
Yeah, it's definitely a big hit for NASCAR, but I think their X factor is that the retirement is going to see the glory days of NASCAR fade away. You still have Kyle Busch, and he's going to receive a lot of Dale Earnhardt's fans, but I think especially for athletes like Kyle Larson and Chase Elliott, they're going to be the future of NASCAR. 26 years old, they're going to bring a freshness and newness to the program that they're still going to appease to the current fans, but they're going to bring in new fans as well.
I'm still waiting for you to answer. I don't know. All right, I'm going to try. Let's go to golf.
Okay.
Team play in New Orleans, the Zurich Classic or whatever they call it.
Zurich Classic.
It's no longer 1 against all. It's now 2 against all. Partners.
It's a tandem.
Your thoughts about, does this team format good idea or waste of time?
I think it's a good idea. The PGA has been in a rut with their stroke play format. This is going to switch to a 2-man team event, but I think team chemistry is going to be a big factor here because if teams don't play well together, vibe off each other, then they're going to lose strokes, and only the top 35 tandems are going to advance in the Zurich Classic. But it's going to be a lot of fun. It's not going to affect the rankings. I know the top 13 out of 25 have already signed up, so it's going to be fun for the fans, but it's going to be fun for the golfers as well because they're not really being as competitive as they need to be.
All right. You didn't know this going in, but Reggie Bush is coming in after you. Reggie Bush, 2001 Silver Pigskin winner. For folks at home, at approximately 6:30, we'll be on Facebook Live previewing that. Mason has agreed to hang around and join me in that interview.
I'm excited.
All right, so let's not let that affect the conversation. Who is the greatest name to ever reach the side of a prestigious silver pigskin?
It's kind of a coincidence because I think it's Reggie Bush as well. I mean, he won the Heisman at USC. I mean, and then he also won a Super Bowl in 2009. He's had a lot of success in his career, and he's also just a really stand-up guy. I mean, he's done so many great things throughout his career. It's a great representation for the sport of football and a great representation of the Silver Pigskin Trophy.
All right, so what's the one question you're going to want to ask him?
I want to know how he maintained his success. I mean, it's really impressive how well he's been able to do throughout his career. So he's an idol, and I'm really looking forward to it.
All right, so there you have it. Reggie Bush will join us, good Lord willing, at 6:30. We're going to be talking about his foundation and talking about his career. And will his career extend past the 11 years he's already put in? Perhaps that's going to happen. But we'll find out all that and keep an eye on the Chargers as they get ready to make their third pick in the NFL draft. Mason, why don't you say back to you?
Back to my esteemed colleagues on the news desk.
All right.